Our 51st state of Alberta. Thank you for writing in through your weird time machine and letting me know how things are there in the future. Howdy, folks! How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to the Minecraft 2025 Let's Play Adventure. It is July, Deadpool 5K. July! We are, in terms of months, officially halfway through the year, although the actual mid-year point is a few days away. It's a beautiful, rainy day because the game can feel my anguish. Ladies and gentlemen, my house has been diagnosed with termites. Not this house, my actual house in real life. I've got Mr. Termite Man coming over today to investigate the situation and give me an estimate on trenching the entire outside perimeter of my home, and then heaven only knows what the damage in the walls is going to look like. I am severely stressed and anxious about this. I know I shouldn't be, but here's the situation. It's not that I don't know it's going to be fine. It's going to get worked out. I'll get the work done. I'll probably do some of it myself. It'll be fun. I'll rip out some sheetrock, replace some studs. It'll be a good learning experience for me, and it'll only look slightly worse than it did when I bought the house. Great, it's home ownership, but my brain is such that I will stress out about it until I talk to Mr. Termite Man today and work out when they're coming out to do the trenching and all of that. I'm just going to be nervous about it. I'm going to be a little stressed about it. And when they're done and I have to wait for all the termites to die, because it's not an immediate process, right? The chemicals they use. That's not relevant, though. It's July, which means it is America Month, and we're going to start celebrating America Month with a few different things. First off, well, you know what? First off, let's talk about this over here. I was gonna go into a different conversation, a different topic, but I wanted to talk about our list of things to do and how we're actually going to kick things off right now by starting a very big project for the month. Today, we are expanding Gilliam Island. We're going into the waters, and we're going to start laying down sand. The other thing I was going to say is that it's also Canada Day. Now, traditionally, I don't care, as I'm not Canadian, nor do I care about Canada Day. But every year, when I get excited to celebrate America Month, Canadians chime in to say, "You know, today is Canada Day, eh?" Let me take a nap. So I don't really care. But I figured if this is going to be an America propaganda machine for the remainder of the month, I might as well open up by saying some kind words about our neighbors to the north. So what I did was, instead of doing any level of research on my own, I just asked Grok to explain Canada Day for me. And Grok has written us a brief essay. Before I start reading through that, though, we need to figure out exactly where we're going to be expanding the island. So we need the side of the house, starting roughly about there to have room to expand. So I guess we're going to start off with this kind of shelf down here, and that's going to be our point of expansion. So I guess starting right along in here, I'm going to start laying the foundations for what is going to be this next big project. And then I can just punch these, right? I always forget. I think you can just punch them. Yeah, that's fine. To clear them away. And we don't actually have to go all that far out. Like, honestly, once all of that's elevated, it's probably going to be enough. So we'll just kind of follow this natural curve here. And while I do this, I'm going to read to you. I just realized that I maybe didn't think ahead on the fact that this is written out on my phone. And I don't know if I can actually read that while placing sand. I'll probably need to record that separately and do a voice. So I'll try. Here we go. All right, you know what? That's fine. Canada Day, celebrated annually on July 1st, marks the anniversary of Confederation in 1867, when the British North American Act united the provinces of Canada, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick into a single dominion called Canada. Dominion's an interesting use or an interesting word to use there. By the way, I didn't fact check any of this, so if any of it is incorrect, tweet at Elon Musk and let him know that Grok messed up, but don't bother me with it. Originally known as Dominion Day. Yeah, I can see why you'd change the name of Dominion Day. Originally known as Dominion Day, it symbolized the birth of a nation under the British Crown, with the act granting significant self-governance while... You know what? I cannot read this and place blocks at the same time, because I keep having to look away from my phone where all of this information is written down. I'm going to do a voiceover. The history and purpose of Canada Day, presented by Grok. Canada Day, celebrated annually on July 1st, marks the anniversary of Confederation in 1867, when the British North America Act united the provinces of Canada, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick into a single dominion called Canada. Originally known as Dominion Day, it symbolized the birth of a nation under the British Crown, while the Act granted significant self-governance while maintaining ties to Britain. The name Canada Day was officially adopted in 1982, reflecting a shift towards emphasizing national identity over colonial ties. The holiday's purpose is to celebrate Canadian unity, diversity, and achievements. It fosters national pride through festivities like fireworks, parades, concerts, and barbecues, bringing communities together to honor shared values such as inclusivity and multiculturalism. Canada Day also prompts reflection on the nation's history, including its Indigenous heritage and ongoing reconciliation efforts, acknowledging the complex legacy of Confederation. For many, it's a time to appreciate Canada's natural beauty, cultural mosaic, and commitment to peace and equality. Historically, celebrations evolved from modest 19th century gatherings to vibrant nationwide events. While initially more formal, with speeches and ceremonies, modern Canada Day embraces a festive spirit, showcasing regional traditions and the contributions of diverse communities. It serves as both a joyful celebration and a moment to reflect on Canada's past, present, and future aspirations as a united nation. Oh, well, isn't that precious? Wasn't that a great read? By the way, everyone, as you can see here, I've not gone as large as I had hoped. I sort of thought that we would build this up to completely encapsulate all of this, and we will in the future, but I realize that's going to take a long time to do all of that. We're going to do it. It's going to happen, but for right now, I just wanted to get this filled out so that we can raise this part of the mountain here and extend to the house. This is priority number one, is I want to get the house extension done. That's good enough for now, though. I figure we would break this up over the course of several days. The last thing that I want to do is I wanted to read a little message that I received from a time traveler in the future who says that they reside within America's 51st state, and they wanted to talk about that experience. Also, we have way more buckets of tropical fish now than we used to, so we can breed more than one at a time. So let me pull that note up, and we'll read that as we do this. The letter begins, embracing Alberta's bright future as America's newest state. Living in Alberta, now the 51st state of the United States, feels like waking up to a world of endless possibilities. The annexation, finalized in 2028, has ushered in a thrilling era of growth and opportunity. As a proud Albertan American, I'm ecstatic about the vibrant future unfolding before us. The integration into the U.S. has supercharged Alberta's economy. Our oil and gas industries are booming, with American investments pouring in, creating jobs and boosting local businesses. The wide-open prairies and majestic Rockies now draw millions of American tourists eager to explore our stunning landscapes. I love seeing new faces in Calgary and Edmonton, where our cities pulse with fresh energy, from bustling tech hubs to lively cultural festivals. Politically, we've gained a powerful voice. As a state, Alberta's concerns are heard in Washington, ensuring our needs shape national policy. The stars and stripes now fly alongside our provincial pride, symbolizing unity and strength. Access to American healthcare and advancements in education systems has elevated our quality of life, while our Canadian roots keep our community spirit warm and welcoming. Every day, I'm excited to be a part of this historic blend of cultures and ambitions. Alberta's statehood has opened doors we never imagined, making us a shining star in the American constellation. Shout out to that viewer from the future, our 51st state of Calgary, our 51st state of Alberta. Thank you for writing in through your weird time machine and letting me know how things are there in the future. Until next time, thank you folks for watching, God bless you, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye!